Hello, welcome back to Busy Bee Budgets. Hope you've had a good week. I'm going to be talking to you about week 4 of January. My budget goes through to the 10th of February, so I'm still very firmly stuck in January, but hopefully we will get out there soon. And I've already made a note to myself for 2024 to make January a 4-week month, not a 5-week month, because it's a longer month, isn't it? So I'm going to have a chat to you about how this week has gone, and I'm going to clear out week 3. I'm going to do my cash stuff for week 4, and I've just realised I haven't got the cash, so that'll be 2 seconds. I need 130, so let me just grab that. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 110, 120, 130. And that would help, wouldn't it? Every week I kind of forget something. The cash is kind of quite important, isn't it? Right, so let's pop that to one side and let's do my cash out for last week. So the first thing is I've made myself a little penny challenge, because if you have watched my videos, and thanks so much if you have, I completely have lost my penny challenge. So I've started again, and because I've been doing a buy nothing new month in January, I've decided I was just going to make one in my penny challenge book, in my budget book. So this has got nothing more sophisticated than how many squares I could fit on a page, and then I've got to 216, so I'm not quite sure how much it will add up to, but it just makes it more fun at the end of the year, isn't it, when I kind of unwrap it all. So I'm going to set that to one side while I cash out I've got my envelopes. So last week I only gave myself £50 for food because my husband was away, and actually amazingly I've got some money left over, so I think I've got £8.54 left in here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 750, 8, 850, 854. So I'm going to put that, I don't think I've got any other coins, I'm going to put that straight into my penny challenge. So if I remember that, and I'll just do that off camera, I'm just going to pop it in my jar of police for any loud noise. But I'm going to do exactly the same this week, and only give myself £50 because my husband's away. So folder. So I've got now nothing left in food. I've got nothing left in fuel. I've used all my fuel, but I have had a lot of big trips this month, so I think 150 is going to be okay going forward. But I might need to pull something out of my spends. Oh, I've just pulled that off. Does anyone else do that? Just pull out those little things. So in spends I've got like 20, 40, 50, 60, 70. So it's not getting stuff today, but that should be enough for me for the rest of the month. I'll pop that in there for there and work out how to do that later. Miscellaneous I've cleared out. I've bought a few bits of cleaning products and other bits and pieces that have gone into miscellaneous. Giving, I've got 10 left. I've spent 20 this week on collection at work, and a friend's boys was doing something sponsored, so I've given to that. And then fitness has got 20 left, I think. Yes. Which I'll pop back in there. So I have got £50 popped into rollover. So that as well, I took off my food budget last week. So I'm going to put that to one side and use that for savings challenges. And then I'm going to go and start my budget. So 130 this week. So I'm going to do the same thing again. Although I've allocated 100 for food, I'm actually only going to stuff 50 and put 50 into my rollover envelope. So 20, 40, 50. Actually, let's just do this. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. How has everyone's week been? It's kind of getting there, isn't it? It feels like we're heading towards February, so that's something. So food's getting 100, fuel is getting nothing, spends is getting nothing, miscellaneous is going to get 10. Giving is going to get 10. So what I'm going to do is swap those two 10s for a 20, so I can do my break it down. So if I pop that into there, sorry, this makes sense to me, it probably doesn't to any of you guys. So into food. So that's miscellaneous, giving, and then fitness is getting the last £10. So now I've broken those 20s. What I'm going to do is take £50 straight out of food and pop that in my rollover envelope. And what I'm going to do is just keep it there as a backup. But if by this time next week I haven't spent that money, what I will then do is put it towards my saving challenges like I'm going to do this week. So that's quite a straightforward cash stuff for that. And then what I'm going to do is put this into my savings challenges. So this is my treats saving challenges envelope, binder even. I've got another one which is like the grown up stuff, so like emergency fund and car maintenance and like health and all that kind of stuff. And this is like my fun one. So I stuffed my grown up one at the beginning of the year, and I'm dipping into it, but it's kind of almost like fully funded. So that's kind of all in there. So Christmas is getting nothing because that's fully stuffed this month. Treats is not getting anything because that's fully stuffed. Clothes, I've currently got 20.42 in there, so I think I'm going to put 10 in there, and then I'll cross off my savings tracker later. I need to bring pens. Someone remind me to bring pens and pencils to next week because that's rubbish. Appliances is going to, I'm back down to 220, so let's see if I can break some of this. I can't break anything there. Clothes, can't break anything there. Let's go through car. So I was going to give car 5, so if I take out 15 and put in 20, that will be that. So now in car I've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. And then if I go back to so appliances, 20, 40, 60, 80. So I'm going to put 10 into appliances. Just to keep that going. So car I've now got 100, so how much have I got in appliances now? 20, 40, 60, 80, 90 into appliances. So this is for things like everything from your toaster and your kettle right up to bigger stuff. I'm planning to move, and I know I will need to buy a lot of appliances, but this is more for stuff that might break once we're there, because you know it's always the way, isn't it? So car is for car insurance, and that's now got £100 in there, though I've put that in the wrong way around, and that will annoy me. My car insurance this year was about £350, but I might be changing, and it's due in August, but I might be changing my car this year, so I'm going to stuff some extra in case my car insurance goes up. I'll cross off that in a bit. Growth is not getting anything, that's got 500 in it. Garden is going to get, if I take out 10 and put in 20, and so I've now got in garden 20, 40, 60, 80. So as you can probably tell, I've not really planned out how I'm going to stuff these, so I might go back. And then phone has got nothing, but I have got a £5 savings challenge. So I think what I'm going to do is put that 5 into phone to start that off. Again, I don't expect to have to change my phone for 18 months, 2 years, but it's just good to start saving that, and I think I'm going to do a £5 savings challenge for that. So if I cross off one of these, I'll go back through in a minute and cross. So I've got an extra £10 to start. What's clothes got? 20, 40, 52. I think what I'm going to do is stuff it into 20, 40, 60, 80. I'm going to stuff it into appliances because that brings it up to like around 100, which is nice, isn't it? So, so there we go. So, I think that is it. So if I, Christmas treats, so I need to do clothes. So bear with me, I'm just going to get a pen and then, sorry, that was my chair moving. So clothes has now got 52 in here, I think. So £2 in there, 20, 30, 40, 50, so 52. So I've crossed off 52, so I've got 12, 24, 32, no, 34 even, goodness, maths is bad. 24, 34, 36, 38, 40, 41, 42, so I need to cross off another tenner. So if I cross off another 2, a 3 and a 5, that will start me off. I don't know why I've started at this end, that's really weird, doesn't it? But anyway, so I've now got 52 in clothes. And I have come to the end of my year-long clothing ban. So I didn't buy any clothes for a year. I'm at the end of it, but I'm trying to be incredibly mindful and not go mad. So I was away with my sister at the weekend, and there was loads of clothes shops, and I could have bought like half a dozen things, but I just was very mindful about it. So I bought one dress, which I know that I can wear in a multiple of ways, and it was really reduced, and so I feel like it was a good investment. But I'm just trying not to kind of click on everything, because the adverts start to pop back up on my phone. I start to scroll a bit and be quite tempted. So I'm just trying to be really conscious. So I think I set myself not to buy any more clothes now until we move, and I kind of know what I will need, and we'll be heading into spring, and it'll be a good reason to kind of buy some more. So that's that. Appliances, we have now got up to 100, haven't we? 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100. So I just need to cross that off. So I've got so far 10, 30, 40, 60, 70, 80. So if I cross off at 20, that'll take us to 100. And then when this is all done, this is £1,000. It's supposed to be a 52-week challenge, but it's probably going to take me a bit longer than that. But that's fine. There's no kind of real rush. But I've already got 100 in there, which is great. Car, we've also taken to 100. So we've got 5, 15, 20, 35, 40, 41, 46, 56, 61, 71, 72, 77, 87, 92, 93, 94. Is that right? So I reckon 5, 10, 15, 20, 35, 40, 41, 46, 56, 61, 71, 72, 77, 87, 88, 93, 94, 95. Right, so if I cross off another 5, then that is that one done. And this should be £700 in total. Again, 100 days saving challenge, but I'm just doing it over a slightly longer period. But that's already starting to add up. And then garden, I haven't got a tracker for, and then I can cross off the £5 savings challenge for my phone. So, for those of you who watch my channel will know that I haven't done savings challenges like this before. So I started my budgeting journey last year, and I'm amazed at how much money I've already saved. So I just started this at the beginning of 2023, and I've already got like 100 in Christmas, 100 and something in treats. What have I now got in treats? 20, 40, 60, 81, 120, 135. So 135 in treats. Clothes has got 52. Appliances has got 100. Cars got 100. Growth's got 500. Garden's got 100. And phone's got 5. So it's just, I mean, what's that come to? Like several £100s. Like, there's no way I would have saved that normally. So I just think if you're thinking about doing sinking funds, or you have, perhaps like me, we're doing your budgeting journey but hadn't done them, I'd like just recommend them so much. They're so, they're fun. It makes it a bit more fun. And I kind of now in the week, I'm like, oh, how can I, kind of, save a bit of extra money here, or not use some money, so I can put it towards my savings challenge. And it just bites everything down. And I think it might have been Yasmine and Camilla who said about having money for Christmas makes January easier. So I already had, because I didn't start really saving for Christmas until October, I already had some money which covered like the basics, but January's been a lot easier for me because I don't feel that post-Christmas, like I spent all my money early, or I've got credit card bills or anything. And I just know that this coming Christmas will be even nicer because I've already started to save for it. And I know I'll have plenty of money and it will just all be taken care of. So, like I say, if you're someone who perhaps hasn't done savings challenges or is thinking about sinking funds, I would really go for it, because last year I did do these, which were like the growing up ones, like the emergency fund and gifts and all of these other things, health. But I would just say these are all kind of quite boring. It's quite hard to get excited about some of this, but this stuff, it is much easier because you know that you're kind of putting some money aside for you and for treats and things. Because sometimes when you're budgeting, it can all feel, particularly at the moment, like all your money's going on boring adulting stuff and nothing kind of fun. So I think this has made a real difference for me. And then the only thing I wanted to say, which is like quite sad, but unfortunately I had a sinking fund for vets, but my dog died last week, so I've paid the final vets bill. So I had £500 in my vet singing fund. The final bill came to her for £400, so I've just reallocated the other £100 to experiences, because I wanted it to go to something nice, and I thought that's what she would have wanted. So I've now got an extra 100 in my experiences binder, but I'll do a separate folder on at month end, like what's left in my sinking funds, and what I'm going to restuff for next week. So apologies that was a bit of a ramble and I wasn't the most organised, but that is my week 4 cash stuff for January. I've still got another week after this, but hopefully the end is in sight, and there you go. Okay, well thanks so much for sticking with me, and appreciate it was a bit of a rambly video today, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, take care, bye.